Hey there. So I made a crustless quiche last week. I posted a picture of it on the Homesteading and Hungry Facebook page. Many people were like, I really want the recipe for that. So I decided to do a video on it. So whenever you've got a lot of extra eggs to use up, this is a great thing to make. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is get these washed up. I'm gonna make two different kinds of crustless quiches today. One I'm gonna make with bacon and cheese and onion because Landon and Charlie like no vegetables in their quiche. And then for me, I am going to make the one everybody saw on Facebook last week, which was the mushroom, zucchini, and havarti cheese. So I've got my two pie plates. I am going to spray these down with some spray so nothing sticks. And I am using the Chosen avocado oil spray. I've got my bacon going in the oven for my bacon quiche. Get some olive oil in my cast iron skillet for the onions and mushrooms. Got one sweet yellow onion that I'm gonna get chopped up. I'm cooking these onions separately from my mushrooms because my son Landon does not like mushrooms. So I'm going to take half of these out for the bacon quiche, and then I am going to add mushrooms to the other half for mine. You can add whatever seasonings that you like. I am going to use this freaking Greek rub from Rectech because it is delicious. All right, so taking about half of these onions out. And they are going to go into the bottom of the quiche where I'm going to do the bacon, cheese, and onion. Now I'm adding a package of white mushrooms to the remaining onions. While those are cooking, to my other pie plate, I am going to grate one entire zucchini. All right, that was a big zucchini. So we are switching containers. So now I oiled this Le Creuset deeper dish baker. Here's all my shredded zucchini. So I am just going to put that in here, because otherwise, once I add the mushrooms and onions and all the eggs, it's gonna be too much. My bacon is done and looking absolutely perfect. Okay, so now to the quiche that I've got just the onions in, I am going to crumble my bacon. And I'm just doing it with my hands. You can certainly chop it if you'd prefer, but I'm just trying to do it quick. My hands are clean. Our mushrooms and onions are caramelizing nicely. There's the zucchini at the bottom of the other quiche dish, and now I am going to add my mushrooms and onion. Look how pretty and colorful that is with the green. Here's my veggie quiche, and here's my bacon quiche so far. Okay, now I am adding shredded cheese to both of them. I'm going to put a lot more in the bacon quiche. I'm just adding a little bit in the veggie quiche because I'm also going to add havarti to this one. All right, I've got all my beautiful farm fresh eggs here, nice and clean and dried off, and I've got 12 of them. So I've got my 12 eggs in there. Look at this cute little whisk. Isn't that adorable? And now I'm just going to whisk them up. And now I'm really gonna up the protein factor in this recipe by adding cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is going to give it that sous vide taste if you've ever had those good sous vide bites. So this is a great addition. You won't even taste the cottage cheese if you're not a cottage cheese fan, I promise. It is so, so good. You're gonna love it. Don't skip this step. One hack I know I've mentioned before in my shopping videos is when you use cottage cheese, I like to use the Daisy cottage cheese for recipes because it's less expensive, but when I eat it single serve, I prefer the Good Culture cottage cheese because I like the texture and the taste better. But for recipes and for a more economic option, this is definitely the way to go. I went a little bit over a cup, but you want about a cup of cottage cheese. So I'm gonna just pour that right into my eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and mix this in. Now, if you absolutely cannot stand the texture of cottage cheese, you could definitely blend this up before adding it in, but my family has not noticed it nor minded one bit, and I don't mind it at all. And I'm also gonna add some black pepper. I'm not gonna add any salt because I've already got salt in the seasoning that I added to my vegetables. Okay? And now I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna pour this mixture and divide it between my two containers here. So there's that one. This one, I'm just mixing it all together. Remember, I didn't add a lot of extra cheese to the veggie quiche because I wanted to add some havarti. So I just have a slice, this is just one slice of havarti that I am putting over the top of this, and I just love havarti, and it adds a really nice buttery flavor to this. So just I'm trying to spread it out evenly. So just right over the top like that. And then to the bacon quiche, I'm adding some more cheese right on top. So it's gonna give it that golden brown look. So if you follow the Mediterranean diet like I do, this is the one that you wanna make. The one with the veggie and less cheese. And then this one is for my husband and my son who likes the bacon. Into the oven, which has been preheated to 350. These are gonna take roughly 30 to 35 minutes. You definitely wanna check on them. Here is our finished product. This is absolutely delicious. It smells so good. This is the perfect way to meal prep for a busy week. And this is what our bacon, cheese, and onion crustless quiche looks like. All right, let's cut into this and give it a try. Gonna portion it out because I love taking this to work for breakfast. I think I'm gonna go for this edge piece right here. And it shouldn't stick too bad because, yeah, look at that. We oiled it well. The lighting isn't the best over here, but I'm going to try a piece. I know it's gonna be amazing because I made this last week and it was awesome. Nice and light. I can really taste the fresh vegetables in it, which I love. You gotta try making this.